breaking news that S&P has downgraded the government-backed Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And take a look at what's going on in the markets. Down almost 350 points. A bad day just keeps getting worse. The U.S. following what has been a sell-off around the world. Ebong Eka is a certified public accountant, and we've watched this drop come very quickly. Do you think this is a direct reaction to this further downgrade of Fannie and Freddie?
It doesn't help, and more importantly, I think it is part of that, and it does hurt. But as it relates to Fannie and Freddie and the recent downgrades, you can add that to the list of other problems in the mortgage industry. Right now, it's going to be a little bit more challenging to securitize mortgage-backed securities. But as it relates to the average American...
So tell me that in sort of consumer speak. Does that mean if I'm looking to get a mortgage or to refinance my mortgage, I'm going to have a tougher time?
Not necessarily, but people are still having problems. People with perfect credit, as well as collateral or money down options, are still having problems getting mortgages for their loans. But more importantly, the recent lowering of the jumbo loan limit has made it even more challenging for people to buy homes.
Well, let me ask you about the S&P in general, and of course the big action that was taken against the U.S. Where are people likely to feel this the most, do you think? Is it going to be in their 401ks? Is it going to be in interest payments?
It's going to be a little bit more in interest payments because there are a lot of consumer loans. The interest rates on a lot of consumer loans are actually tied to Treasury interest rates. So as a result of the downgrade, interest rates are most likely going to rise. And so people who have variable rate interests on certain consumer loans, whether it's cars or other credit card debt, they're going to be paying more out of pocket for interest payments.
And I'm looking at these numbers just steadily going up, heading toward 400. And I'm sure a lot of people are sitting back and watching and saying, maybe I just need to bail, get out of the stock market altogether in favor of something else. And I mean, we saw what gold is doing. It's at a record high. You know, it's doubled in price in just the last couple of years. What is the smart move for the average investor? Take action or stay put?
Well, the biggest thing you're hearing nowadays, especially in commercials, is go out and buy lots of gold. Well, the problem is, like you just said, gold is at a record high. That's the problem. The whole point is you don't buy high and then sell low. Well, see, what you want to do is, looking at the market now, there's a great opportunity to find great discounts and bargains in a lot of funds, especially if you're investing for the long term. If you want to go buy gold now, that's fine, and you may want to diversify your holdings, but the last thing you want to do is take all your money out of the market and then make a run for the gold stores.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people are looking at it and saying, you know, 2 years ago I thought it hit an all-time high, or 2 months ago I thought it hit an all-time high. So, boy, the temptation's pretty strong.
I completely agree. But the last thing you want to do is be reactionary. You can't be as fickle as the market.
All right, Ebong Eka, it's good to see you. And again, we're going to continue to watch the markets this morning. Now about 360 points. Oh, it's jumping all around, but it's